everybody, Plushy-Plays here, and welcome to my newest Let's Play, a game of many names, Earthbound, with a space in between, Earthbound Beginnings, Mother 1, and I think Earthbound 0, if I remember correctly. This may not be a game that I grew up with, because this game was only recently given an English, not recently. It didn't get a English release until about 2015 when it was added to the Wii U Virtual Console. But I didn't find out about this game until about a couple of years ago when I found out about the sequel, if you want to call it that, Earthbound. I found out there was like a prequel or whatever you want to call this. And I was like, oh hey, let me check it out. And well, here we are. So without further ado, let's jump right into the game. So, if you couldn't tell, I've been enjoying this game quite a bit. So let's go ahead and start. I normally, pick player 1 or file 1. But we're gonna go with file 3 this time. What is this boy's name? Well, I'm actually gonna go by official names here because, well, that's just what I do. I don't know, it just feels weird calling them by different names. Like, with Zelda games, it's weird calling Link anything but. This girl is Anna. What is this other boy's name? I'm usually a pretty quick typer on this, but even though I'm usually like faster of a typer at this, but oh well. I just gotta think about it for a minute. Teddy is his name. And the official favorite food for Ninten. Oh my goodness. Come on, we're getting there. One of my least favorite things of all time. If I can find it, there it is. Prime rib. I'm not a big fan of ribs. But to be fair, I'm a very picky person. I used to be really, really bad when I was a kid, but I'm getting better, I promise. In the early 1900s, a dark shadow covered a small country town in rural America. At that time, a young married couple vanished mysteriously from their home. The man's name was George. The woman's name was Maria. 2 years later, as suddenly as he left, George returned. He never told anyone where he had been or what he had done, but he began an odd study, all by himself. As for Maria, his wife, she never returned. "80 years have passed since then." Alright, finally actually started the game. We start out in our bedroom. And it's a cute little bedroom, just doing our own thing. We get to, if we can, it is an older RPG, of course, so we have to press A to check things. And I'm gonna, forget to do that sometimes. So I just want to go ahead and put that out there. Okay, so we can't really go to bed, so let's try to leave the room. And the lamp's attacking! The lamp is our first enemy here. Okay, so the lamp has 6 HP, it drops 1 EXP, and no money or items, which is pretty good because, well, I forget sometimes what enemies drop what, so this is good. This is not bad. Also, we can check things. Offense 3, defense 5, it hovers in the air. How? How is it doing that? Also, I'm just gonna go ahead and do the auto attack because, it's just gonna be me pressing buttons over and over again, so. And I don't think you wanna sit through me doing that. So I guess while we're just kinda attacking this lamp, There was an unused enemy that was supposed to appear here. A pillow enemy. And stat-wise, this thing was gonna have the same stats as these lamps. The pillow stats are almost actually identical to the two lamps that we fight here. Except it had 2 HP less and is functionally complete, but not named. The AI only uses consistent regular attacks. Oh, hey! I'll take that! That is a smash attack. It, if you couldn't tell, it makes you, the user, deal more damage than normal. Alright, what do you have to say? No. Face her. Thank you. Oh my! Brother, our house is falling apart! Boo-hoo! Well, don't cry, little sister. We're gonna take care of things, I promise. If I can move. What do you have to say? Help me! Well, alright, I'll do my best. Come on, get back here. Okay, we have a doll. The doll, if I can find it, has 12 HP, it drops 10 EXP, and $50. Why does this thing have $50? Offense 4, defense 5, it stares back at you. This thing is actually kind of creepy, not gonna lie. I was actually never a big fan of dolls growing up. They were always so creepy to me. I mean, I had some, but like, I don't know, they were just really creepy to me. Okay, there was actually, according to the cutting room floor, there was actually a text string that was found in both versions of the game. I think it means this one and the later version. That was supposed to be used prior to encountering the possessed doll at the beginning of the game, which says, "Spooky, the doll walks by itself." But unfortunately that never got used. Which would have been an interesting little bit of... Wow, I cannot even think of words. It would have been interesting. And we have grown to the next level. Fight is increased by 3, speed by 2, wisdom by 2, strength by 3, and force by 3. And, ooh, that's a good bit. Alright, I will gladly take that. The phenomenon has stopped, for the moment. What do you gotta say? I was scared to death! Oh wow, check out what's hidden inside the doll. Okay, let's see what you got here. I want to go ahead and give, like, a potential, I guess maybe it could be considered a seizure warning, but, you know, I just want to be safe, and I want y'all to be safe. So, I'm gonna go ahead and check this, and I will let you know when it's over. Inside the doll, Nintendo spotted an old music box. As the music box beat was wound up, the melody began to play. Okay, it's over. Nintendo remembered the tune. In the Famicom version, there was actually no visual effect when a new melody was learned. The NES version has this effect, and the GBA version makes it more visually detailed. Alright, now what do you have to say? Brother, here's some juice. You are thirsty, aren't you? Yes, if you talk to her, she can actually give you multiple things of juice. But I'm actually gonna just... Oh, it's orange juice. I always forget what kind of juice it is. You know, I'm actually not the biggest fan of orange juice. I'm more of an apple juice kind of person. Brother, here's some juice. You are thirsty, aren't you? Yes, you can talk to both sisters and get a juice. But, yeah, orange juice is not my thing. I only really like it when it's frozen. Frozen orange juice is the absolute best. I remember when we were younger, my dad would actually freeze orange juice, and he would actually make me and my brother our own separate little cups, just because we would always steal it from him, because it was just so good, and I just now it's making me want frozen orange juice. Maybe I'll have to do that at some point. Ninten, are you alright? Egad, what is happening to our house? I wish your dad were here now. Maybe... Telephone! Ninten, please get it. Let's pick up the phone. This is your dad. Well, seems like a poltergeist. I'm not exactly sure how to... Hello, cat. But your great-grandfather studied PSI. You might find something in the basement to help. But I left the basement key someplace. Can't remember exactly where. Anyhow, son, you are my only hope. It's time for you to go on a little adventure. You mean a not-so-little adventure? Blue, why do you have to get up there? I do not want you up there. Blue, get down, please. It's time for you to go on a little adventure and explore the potential of your powers. Powers not be taken lightly. Ninten, go for it. But remember to come back and check on our family. Bye. Oh, phone me, and I will save your progress. And he'll tell you how much EXP you need for the next levels. Call me whenever you want. And Mom will move out of the way. So now we gotta look for the basement key. Which we talk to the dog here. You can converse with animals. Tell you a secret. Why don't you check me out? Bow wow. I honestly wish I could, talk to my dog and my cat, especially my cat, because like he does this thing where like I'll sit in my rocking chair, which is sit in the middle of the room, and he'll walk up and to the side of the chair and he'll just stare at me like notice me down here, and I'll lean down and I'll pet him, and he'll be okay with that for a little bit, and then he'll try to bite my fingers. And then I'll grab the feather toy, which is on a string, and I'll try to play with him on that. And he'll, just flop down after a few minutes of playing. It's just so weird and I don't understand why he does that. I wish I knew. Anyways, I forgot, if you check the dog, he gives you the basement key. And now we're in the basement. Let's check these boxes. There was great-grandfather's diary. And we got the diary, which we don't need right now, so I'm actually gonna put it in storage when we have a moment. There was a plastic bat in this one, which I will gladly take. And I will go ahead and equip that, because Ninten is actually just using his bare fists to fight everything right now. Thank you. Alright. Okay. You know, in the Famicom version, the world map was actually down here in the basement, not the bread. Anyways, we can now talk to Mom. Son of mine, you are braver than I thought. I can't let you go on a journey so famished. I'll cook prime rib. Eat your dinner and rest for the night. Since, he didn't really get to, when you want to eat prime rib again, just come back home. And now we can talk to our sister here. I am Minnie. What can I do for you? We can now leave items with her. Yes, I'll keep the diary with my utmost care. I think this is good for now. There's actually another enemy that we could find in the basement. If I can... Actually, I'm gonna go back. I forgot it locks behind you. Why does it do that? I'm actually gonna give her the basement key, once we're done here. But I want to at least show this enemy off while we're here. The rat! There are rats here in this basement. Offense 4, defense 8, a big rat with a tail this long. What kind of dirty words are you uttering over there? Words that children should not repeat? I actually have done that before. When I was younger, I heard my grandmother say a bad word, and I repeated it, and I just like stared at her like, wait a minute, what did I just say? Anyways, I forgot to say, rats have 10 HP, they drop 3 EXP and $2. Alright, now that we're done in the basement, let's give her the basement key, because we're never gonna need this ever again. I mean, you can go back into the basement if you want to level up, but I'm actually gonna do that off screen. And now that we're outside, I forgot to mention this a minute ago. There's actually a glitch involving Ninten's dog. If you can actually lead him far enough away from the house, he'll actually turn into an NPC girl. Well, what are you doing? Hey! He's trying to cause problems on purpose, I swear. Anyways, now that we're mostly prepared, let's continue onward. Hello! What you gotta say? Oh, what can I do? What should I do? Whatever you want, anytime you want, all the time. Where can I go? Who can I see? Whoever you want. What should I do? What should I do? Like I said, do whatever you want, all the time. My little Pippi is gone. If you're going to Podunk, which is where we're headed, by the way, please tell the mayor. Oh me, oh my. Oh, I actually forgot to mention, if you press the start button, we can actually pull up the map. So yes, if you can see that down there, Podunk is where we're going. And I guess while we're walking through here, I can go ahead and talk about stats if I can get to it. Yeah, I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. Yes, I know I have a lot to talk about today. That's not what I want. State, yes, here we go. HP is obvious, it is your health points. PP actually stands for psychic points in this game. Offense is, of course, determines offensive capabilities of the characters and calculates damage dealt. Defense determines how much damage taken. Speed determines who moves first, but it also determines, it actually affects ability to dodge in this game. Also, if two characters have the highest, two of the characters have the highest speed, the one who moves first is determined randomly. Fight determines character's chances of getting a smash attack. Force decreases the chances of the character being affected by puzzle, confuse, or hypnosis. It can also use to calculate the amount of PP the character will have, minus those who don't have PSI. Strength is a placeholder showing about how much the player can expect the character's HP to go up for the next level, and Wisdom increases the chances of hitting status ailments, both in the forms of PSI and other items. Okay, now let's continue onward. I was actually gonna wait to talk about that, but I figured since we're just kind of just walking around, actually, let's see what this has to say. Because I've actually not been paying attention to the signs. Welcome to Podunk. Well, thank you. Hello. Did a poltergeist visit your house? It tore mine apart. Speaking of, we actually have this inside joke, within my household that there's a ghost in our house. Like, we hear something or something's not going the way it should, it's like, oh, the ghost did it. Hee hee hee, I am the noisy mouse. Some buildings you can enter, some you cannot. If the door is round or has a sign, go on inside. The rest of the doors will not open for you. Bye! Okay, goodbye. So yes, as the little mouse says, this one's round, so we could go inside. These, we cannot go inside. They just make things actually a little bit easier, because I am like one of those people that like to explore every little thing that I can and try to talk to everybody that I can. And that just kind of eliminates like a good chunk of the town, or, you know, everything that yeah, it just makes things a little bit easier for me. The animals went mad and out of control. The dead became zombies and began attacking people. What can be done? I don't know, that is a good question. The Canary Village is northwest from here. It's a nice place to visit and admission is free. Oh, yay! Hello. The receptionist at City Hall is so gorgeous. Oh, okay. See, I love this game because it has such quirky little dialogue from just silly little NPCs. The gentleman in Canary Village is my idol. Why? I'm actually curious. It's convenient that the cash machine is next to the service counter, but why should I care? I don't have a card for it. The animals went mad and began to escape, so the zoo was locked. To eat, you'll find bread stale, but with its crumbs you can mark your trail. Do you think I talk too much? Well, do I? Well, I mean, you're doing better than me. So I don't really talk that much. Like I mean, I'm trying to get a lot better. But I feel like with every Let's Play I do, I feel like I get better and better. Hello, what do you have to say? Be honest, you're a zombie, aren't you? No. Are you really a human? I think so. It's amazing you came here. Yeah, there's actually a zombie problem from what we've gathered. There is one place I want to look for. Where is it? No? Close. What is this? City Hall, City of Podunk. That's where I want to go. Hello, receptionist. I'll share the secret with you later. What secret? Give me your secrets, woman. Hello. I am Abbott, not the town mayor, but his assistant. Mr. Mayor is over there. Oh yeah, that lady wanted us to talk to the mayor. I almost forgot about that. Citizen, I know you would like to help your town. Well, a child has strayed into this cemetery. And I'm up for re-election soon. You must help. Please help me. Regardless of what you say, he'll still make you go. Oh, you will go there and save her. Return her to me alive, and surely I'll be a hero. I mean, you'll be a hero. Uh-huh, sure. You're just gonna send this poor defenseless little child into the cemetery to fight off zombies? Sure. I love that. There's actually one more place that I'd like to go before we end things off here. Into the department store! Because there's one last thing I'd like to grab before I end things off here. And I'll go over everything that we can get here in a little while. Probably the next video. Look for yourself. All the animals have escaped. Only this canary chick is left. Wanna buy it? Ah, sure. Well, how about $85? No, I don't even have that much with me. If it's free, do you want it? Then take it. Sweet, we get a little canary chick for free. Let's get the heck out of here. Nope, go down, Nintendo. I'm also gonna struggle with that too. Just a heads up. Okay, let's get out of here. And I think that's actually gonna wrap things up for this part. We have fought off some evil lamps and a creepy possessed doll. We've made it down to Podunk, where it turns out a child has gone missing, there's a zombie problem, and all the animals have escaped from the zoo. Next time, we're gonna be heading down to the cemetery, and also we're gonna see what we can do with this little canary chick we picked up. And with that, I shall see you all in the next part. Goodbye for now.